morning. I didn't even mean to come live. All good. Okay, good morning. Good morning, good morning. I didn't even mean to come live, ladies and gents. So, I really can't shoot the shit. We saw what happened yesterday, right? And, oh, I got a bent card. Fuck, man. Bummer. Is that going to affect the shuffling? I mean, I can only assume that's going to affect the shuffling. Maybe not. Maybe not. No, I wasn't even... I don't even know what made me grab those. Highway to the danger zone. A little bit of Monica in my life. All right. Next 2448. I don't know if these reads are going to resonate or not for you. I will, I don't know, give it take a day or two, right? I gotta do a switcheroo with these cards again. There's so many. There's so many. And I should be using my Halloween decks. I'm telling ya. So, I'll do that tomorrow. Okay. How do I want to do this? Let's... Because I'm like, do I want to do you, them? So I think what I'm going to start doing, when I have some downtime at work, it's been crazy busy. Me taking this job, I really thought I wasn't going to be happy. But it's nice. So good morning, and I just started YouTube. So I'm not positive, but I think so. Hold on, give me a minute. It's such, guys, I apologize. I would timestamp. I just need 1 minute. I gotta talk to her. It's just habit for me to come right on live. Habit. It's a good habit, though. All right. Highway to the danger zone. All right, let's do this. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Ooh, that sounds lovely, Amy. I need you guys to do me a favor. You know how we have trolls, we have haters, we just have stupid comments. If you see personal comments as if like it's an attack on me, like something, you know how like when you can tell it's personal versus not personal, do me a favor, screenshot that and email it to me. Don't delete it. Okay. Thank you. Fucking people. The birds again. Yes, I very much would appreciate that. All right, let's get into this. The next 24, 48. Oh yeah, what I was saying is maybe I'll switch it up. Like Mondays do this, Tuesday do that one. There, you know, things like that. Yeah, I would I would appreciate that because typically we've been deleting them, but and you don't typically delete them. just have some stalkers, you know. And what I think people don't realize with YouTube is, and phones, it's so easy to track things to applications and names. You can't get on YouTube and not put in your information if it's you. Whether you go incognito, it doesn't matter if you have 10 different accounts, still know who it is at the end of the day when we want to dig in and do the research, that type of stuff. You know what I mean? So, yeah. I love the purple eyes. All right, we have Strength, the Six of Swords, Page of Swords. King of Wands. The Devil's kind of lurking type energy, but it's not enough to kind of throw you off because you have the Six of Swords, right? Detachment, introspection here, leadership here. I feel like these cards are saying one thing, and then when I clarify, I have a funny feeling it's going to say a whole nother thing, obviously, right? So, like, could be two different energies, two different perspectives. It could be something here with contacts with these purple eyes. Even those ones with the Six of Swords. You could just, yeah, no, we have different energy here. Tell me about Strength. You could just be detaching from a situation. No, because then we have introspection. It's like, we got Victim. Ooh, and Settling. Ouch. Could be dealing with a Leo, but this is still like this. I'm going to sneeze. Why not? It's going to come out. It's just a matter of time. This is still, you might want to work with the heart chakra. I'm just getting pulled to my rose quartz. The two of them just happen to be sitting side by side. And I don't have much rose quartz. I'm not super duper crazy about working with it. Me personally. My chakra system, meridians, they doesn't really like working with rose quartz for some reason. Maybe I got too much dark in me. They're like, what the fuck? Quartz. It's like a vampire that sees light, right? Can't I don't know what it is. I just don't work good with rose quartz. Like, it actually burns me. I had a mark. I wore it in my bra for like a few days. Like, it left a burn mark. I was just like, okay, this is like, all right. Could just be the stone, could just be the crystal, but like, I've tried working with it after, and I'm telling you, like, I don't know if you guys have ever picked up on anything like that for you. So this might be a crystal conversation real quick. Certain crystals do not work with certain energies and certain zodiacs. I think a lot of people just buy crystals, they buy gems, they buy jewels. They don't realize certain zodiacs shouldn't wear certain stones, certain crystals, it won't work good with, especially if you have them both together. You know what I mean? So, yeah. So That might be a message for some of you to do some research. I don't know if you have certain crystals together that shouldn't be together. Like you should never wear tiger's eye with, I think, ruby. It's certain stuff like that. And I did get pulled to these, the reds, like as if they're stones. Okay. So this definitely is two different entities. One is victim and the other settling, right? And then you have strength. If you were really the victim and settling in certain stuff, you wouldn't be at strength. The devil would be here. Certain things would be here. Lower energy would be here. So whatever this is, it could bother you, but not to the point where it's affecting your energy or your day to day, right? So there is two different energies here. Again, with settling and victim and strength, I am getting pulled to that court case. Trial duty, yeah. But that little boy just died too. A victim. Because somebody else couldn't deal that he was Pakistanian. So I'm starting to think there's something going on globally in regards to like a court case that I'm not aware of. Because once again, that strong message came out. You little fucker. Got him. It's like, it's not even fruit fly season. What the fuck? I'm so sorry. I don't think I wanted to do that. So, I don't know if there's a case going on nationally. I don't know. Again, Mars went into Scorpio October 12th, guys. It could just be that energy is extremely prominent right now for a lot of people. You can have strength or you can be a victim. You can get out of a situation or you can settle. Somebody might want to victimize you. Whatever reasons, they're settling with certain stuff. Again, it could be a Leo placement here. But if you ask me, there might be something to do with a child. Only because you see it's a teddy bear. But this tiger also looks like a stuffed tiger that you would get from visiting the zoo. Right? So again, I don't know much about that story. I saw it briefly. I forget what state it was. Something linked to Chicago, something with Ohio. Wasn't it like one of the neighbors murdered this son or the mother or both, like because they were from Pakistan? It's just awful. And I just heard fucking liberals again, but I was going to say something about Democrats. Because we are going to war. And it's like every time we have a fucking Democrat as a fucking president, we start going to war. Women's rights, all that shit. So I'm keeping my fingers crossed that a Republican is elected. But I know this time around, Spirit's going to make sure that the right person or the vice president is the right person for the job to stay. And you know, every time a Republican comes in, they clean up the fucking Democrats' shit. Right? So I'm telling you, like, it's got to be something global. And then my dad sent me this the other day out of the blue, and it just pulled me to it. 15th Amendment, abolish slavery, 100% Republic support, 23 Democrat support. 15th Amendment, right to vote for all, 100% Republican support, 0% Democrat report. 14th Amendment gave citizens the freedom to free slaves. 94 of Republicans wanted it, 0 of Democrats wanted it. Obamacare, Republicans didn't want to support that, but 86% of Democrats did. Certain stuff, I'm getting pulled to like even women's rights. But if you think about it, every war that we've gone into, a Democrat has hit the button on it. The Republicans, when they're backing on it, they clean it out. It doesn't matter if you're a Republican or a Democrat. I'm just saying, like, or whatever. Okay, I'm just in the sense, like, I really don't want to talk politics. But there's something going on globally here that I picked up on. I believe it was yesterday as well, or the day before. It was in the 6-month spread. So, and we just deployed all those troops, and I'm telling you, it's coming this way. There's going to be another 9/11 scenario. There's no way that there's not. And I just got pulled to the storms that are coming this way, especially Florida, the 2 cyclones. I'm being told that has something to do with the prediction from like a month ago that I was talking about, the 2 storms coming in. So there's something globally. I mean, this could just be strength because houses are getting bombed and shit, right? Victims being held hostage, pay or slay, shit like that. So I think something major in the next 24 to 48 hours globally is going to go down. So and in that meditative state the other night, Christ has risen. So to me, the gods have risen, but I heard Christ is risen. So you have detaching. Yeah, I just got pulled to a flight. You have cycles. It is air. But this is good because breaking the cycles here, you do have some pride or ego right here with the Page of Swords. This is all about introspection, but particularly the Page of Swords could be a messenger, straight to the point, but typically it's a stalker too. You got fear with leadership and nostalgia. So it could be somebody from your past that really wants to take the lead, but if you ask me, there's some pride getting in the way. It almost reminds me of like yesterday's reading when I talked about having to break a cycle. So let's get another read. let's do you and them. Look at that. But this can go, obviously, either way. Ooh, I forgot about the dragon's eye in this deck. All right, let's go you, them. I don't even want to do like you, them. I'd like to come up with different words. Let's get you, either or. Maybe that's what I'll do. Got a hawk. One more for you. I would almost say like I almost want to say it's almost like, metaphorically speaking, I don't know if you're going to go down a rabbit hole. You got, this could be the hawk spirit watching you, but I feel like it's prey. Someone's looking at you like you're prey too. Could have a stalker situation. Could have just, it could just be jealousy. We have a bee here. This is more like, I just see the two wings. I'm not going by the depiction of, I'm not going by the meaning of a card, which I was doing for the longest time. Remember I used to say that? But I bought these for like a different, Spirit wanted me to look at these differently, which is all of a sudden happening. So let me get to them. I think if that's the case, if Spirit's watching you, well, this could be you, but I don't think so, because we got you, them, right? So it's almost like a message for you. You got enemies real fucking close to you, or enemies close to home. I just got pulled to, oh, I got pulled to an assassination though. Ooh, look at my ring finger shake a little bit. Like real close, you wouldn't even know how close. But Spirit's got you. I can't help but to think that's like a guide or something, or like a warning. Hawk would pick up a rabbit real fucking quick. But then why is the bee here? Right? Because you have the rabbit and then you have the hawk, and it's like, it's almost a barrier. Let's go to them. Got the lamb, earthworm, unicorn. Yeah, I can't do you or them. Let's do, I guess, either or. I don't really know how to put this yet. Because this is more of like a protector with the unicorn there. Earthworm, you could be, I don't know, the lamb. I'm just picking up on like a sacrifice. It's like a sacrifice here, dinner here. What I wanted to do is go straight to the book, which is what they don't want me to do. But, oh, look at the dragon eye. But I just want to go to unicorn real quick. Reconnecting with your higher wisdom or divinity. It's difficult to see here or think through. Immediate second reaches. The unicorn resides in the third eye. Command center, intellect, intuition, deepest wisdom. 2 eyes, past, present, while the third eye peers into the future. I'm not really getting the message I thought I was going to get. So maybe we're just doing a combination thing here. I wouldn't retreat. I'm getting some type of retreat with the earthworm. I wouldn't retreat. So to me, like, it's almost like, stand up for your right, get up, stand up. And the earthworm has nothing to do with retreating. But again, I need to work with these cards by myself for a little while because you're going to get me talking like this every time with this damn deck. Because they don't even want me to know the meaning of these cards. We've had this conversation how many times? Highway to the danger zone. I just saw the desert. Again, there's something with children. Got the rabbit and the lamb. Just reminds me of like a little stuffed animal a child would like hold on to like their ear or their leg. Could be a drone. This energy, it is opposite energy. It is very subtle. It's intelligent. Almost like a transmutation here. Something with philosophy here. Something with spaghetti. Yeah, something with kids here. And I don't think it has to do with like an inner child type energy. I don't think it's anything like that. But I also feel like being protected here. I maxed it out. To me, you're about to come to like the surface. Like you're about to emerge. Like that goes underground, rabbit goes underground. This is like a sacrifice, rebirth, some type of transmutation going on here. So who are these two? Who are these three? If I do it this way. Birds of a feather flock together. I don't know what that means. Well, I mean, I know it flocks together, but what's it mean, birds of a feather flock together? There's got to be a people of the same sort are the same taste and interest. So I don't know if these are two different groups. We were just talking about Democrats and Republicans. What a strange fucking reading today. This doesn't even feel like a reading. People with like-minded, in spirituality, people with like-minded, like interest or even goals stick together. So, another fucking fruit fly. Where the fuck are you coming from? It is too cold for those fuckers right now. Don't even understand. So this could be you and somebody else. So there's like a rebirth. There's someone's rising. It could be you. Rising in status, rising in rank, rising from after being in depression. It's something. This could be like energy that is retreating that shouldn't be retreating. Because if you think about it, they go on a hive, they go underground, they go underground. This soars in the sky. This can't go underground. And this is your third eye. So you definitely have a lot of wisdom, higher knowledge here in regards to something that could be extremely intimidating to somebody. Others would just dismiss it. Or this is your power and you're doing this. But I'm not getting that vibe really either. But even if it is, so it's like two different parties. Maybe one's a Democrat, maybe one's a Republican. I don't know. Like, can you handle that? You know what I mean? I mean, if you can't really handle somebody else's strong opinion or belief, is good luck there. It's difficult. But I don't see that as being an issue. And if it's an issue for somebody else, then best of luck. You really don't want to deal with that energy, right? So, fuck, I don't know, guys. There's definitely something going on here. Christ is born, Christ is, but yeah, see, I gotta look into that. Because there is a lamb, right? I just heard like Christ is born, Christ is, okay. I'm just thinking of the birth of Jesus, right? Like, so, maybe you're fucking spiritual and somebody else is religious. I don't know what's going on here. We have religion, we have politics. It's like, ew. Like, what the fuck? It's not anything that should be an issue, but it might be an issue for somebody else. Like, what the, like, but I get like birds of a feather flock together. So you might be meshing with the wrong people because I had to mix and match the cards up, guys. So I don't know if, stick to your crew. It's like, now's not maybe the time to like integrate things or other people, or unless you already have like a group or a team that's a shit show and your boss is like, all right, create your own team or pick and choose, and pick and choose wisely. Because you got one team that thinks they can beat you down like a fucking rag doll, but there's something telling me the other team, every team has their qualities. You ask me, it's kind of like an even match. So like, don't underestimate the opponent either. You know what I mean? I don't think you would look at somebody as weak, but this could be how they're interpreting their own energy right now. I'm not quite sure. Keep flying, keep flying, keep knowing you could always count on me. That came out the other day with your guides. So this is a guide. This could be another guide. You're rising. But I hear keep flying, and they don't sing that in the song. Like I see a wet lamb, like legitimately coming out of a mama lamb, a goat. Like before the sack breaks. Like you're rising right now. Like you just born. So if you're going through a transmutation, like you were just born. This isn't like lick your wounds and get up. This is, damn. If this is the collective and you're just rising now, and I'm hearing incubation, I don't know what your status is going to be within the next 6 months to a year, but the 6-month mark, I just kind of got like, no, like baby goats, ambitious, ruthless sometimes, nibblers. Like, be careful you don't want to fall off your own high horse. I don't think that's going to happen. But you're going to rise in rank or something here. Rise within the military, rise within work. It is some type of, it's linked to the Christ has risen. So I think that's actually for the collective. In the sense of this ascension, maybe it's time to put the pedal to the metal, put the foot to the pedal, to the metal. I don't know. Maybe there's 4 of you. Maybe these are your friends. No, I separated them. Yeah. Okay. So here's the thing. You're not the average human being. I'll tell you that right now. And if this group thinks they're better than you, I want to say equal opponents, but now that I'm looking at this a little differently, Earthworm doesn't cause that much damage. A bee doesn't cause damage. Humanity causes the damage there. The rabbits can, get into your garden, but not the end of the fucking world. I'd rather let them burrow there than, you know what I mean? So I don't know if you're coming out with like higher intelligence, guys. I'm telling you, you might be going through the next couple weeks like I heard lopsided. You could like that vertigo feeling, because this is about you. Like I almost feel like I don't know if you got to break the sack open, if they're gonna poke the sack open. Like you're just emerging. Almost look at it as like a metamorphosis, like the cocoon, you know what I mean? Butterfly transformation, except you're coming out of a goat's crotch, okay? You're coming out a goat, not a butterfly. Ooh, goat, greatest of all time. I don't know, guys. It's pretty powerful. I can't really feel the power behind it yet, even though I know it's there. But you got to remember, like, you're just being born. This is an odd message. So those who are like, It's a different type of, it's like, I don't know, it has to do with like sacrificial stuff. Could be the Capricorn within you guys, I don't know. No, I don't know if there was some type of like cultural ceremony. There was something. Maybe you made a sacrifice. There's something with Native American tribes, roots, things like that. You know, people used to sacrifice themselves way back in the day. Or they sacrifice a goat. You were part of some type of sacrificial ritual at some point. There was something. And now, like, this is like whatever you are going to turn into, or however you're meant to be. I mean, this could be the next leader. This can be the next president. Like, it's something. And I don't think this is one individual. This has to do with that whole Christ has risen type thing. And when I got that message of new war, new world order, shit, ever since then, shit has gone down. So, again, I don't know. Like, you're still wet. This would be like where they cut. This would be coming like when mama comes in, cleans you up, all the ambiotic fluid off of you, like trying to stand up, legs are wobbly. So you got to give it time, but I'm telling you, like, whatever type of rebirth this is, or whatever you went through, and however long you've been going through it, it's almost like the eclipse throws people in voids, and it throws them, and it, like, you got spit out, as if like you've been in a portal for years, if not less than that. I even also think like this is somehow linked to the reading I did with the extraterrestrial energy, with like being in a womb. Like, it's all linked. Like, there's a mass of people. Like, this isn't like a whole bunch of people giving birth, right? This is like, you're already here. It's a mass of people waking up, and it's more than waking up, guys. You wouldn't be able to be this person if you weren't already awakened. They wouldn't have allowed you to be this person. You're not gonna, oh, let's choose this one, and no, they don't want puppets. Puppets, they can't use puppets. They can't use puppets. It's all about you. Damn, that shit the energy just switched as soon as I did that. All I want is a picture. So, there's that. The message is what it is. I love you guys. I have tomorrow off. I'll be spending some time with you then. This is more than just awakening to a gift. This is higher knowledge. This is not everybody just gets to come out of this, whatever this is. I mean, even a year from now, I don't know. You're going to be pretty fucking important. It takes time to grow, right? I mean, you're literally just coming out, like mama's about to come in. So I don't know if you need to break yourself out of this. I don't know if that makes you stronger, or if somebody comes in and, the farmers come in and, we try not to break the amniotic fluid if we don't have to, So you're right there. Like, you just came out. Like, minutes. Just emerging. So you might feel confused. You might not know your ass from your elbow the next couple days. Like, you might feel wobbly. Might feel really loved. You might be like a space shot. Your day just goes by and you're like, how did that even happen? Like, where did the day go? I just heard like word find. You know how there's apps, if you put hawk, lamb, unicorn, you put certain, it's like Scrabble. You put certain letters into something and you get llama, alpha. Yeah, see, there's something with that. This morning I saw a license plate. It was like DJA, DTA. Thinking of GTA, it's not what it was. And then it was 777. But it pulled me to a sorority. So there is something with letters here. And I almost wanted to mention the letters in this deck. So you might want to work with runes. You might want to, it might be some type of, no, see, it's a scripture. I don't think you're going to figure it out just yet. This might be the knowledge. I don't know. To me, you wouldn't know it yet. It wasn't on that one. It wasn't on the king. It wasn't on the strength. Oh, it was the 6 of Swords. And I almost read off the letters to you, and I didn't. Could be an F, S, E, O. This isn't runes. This is actually scripture. Hi. So I don't know if you want to try to take these letters and come up with words. Something like that. But I love you guys. I will see you mañana. Love you guys so much. I don't know if you guys are trying to take a picture of that. I love you guys. Bye. Have a great day. You're welcome.